Mr. High, thanks for coming out today for a quick lesson. As always, I enjoy helping you. Swing is very, very good. Definitely designed for accuracy. And we'll see if we can't get you a few extra yards. But a couple of the things that we talked today. I know at the very end, we we noticed that you were hitting just a few thin shots with that 7-iron. Your arms are a little bit out away from your body. So if you are consistently hitting the shot just a little bit thin, you could try standing just a little closer to the ball, maybe an inch closer to the ball. That should help you make a little bit more descending contact, take a divot, and get rid of that thin shot. Otherwise, everything else was really good. You were hitting some really straight shots, especially with the irons. The one other thing that we talked about in the idea of getting a few extra yards of distance from the front on view, we talked about just feeling, I use the analogy, I guess, of feeling kind of like a wet noodle. Whatever works for you, but the more angle you can create here between your left arm and the club head, the more distance you stand to get just by creating a little more leverage and speed. That being said, myself, yourself, our swings are designed for accuracy. We don't have quite as much wrist angle this direction as maybe a Rory McIlroy or a Ricky Fowler or somebody like that. So, but we are hopefully going to hit it straighter than they do. So we'll play the game that we've been given from God, I guess. But the idea that I kind of passed along to you was to try to feel like the handle of this club if you were standing in a swimming pool and that was the water level right there. I would like you to feel like the handle of that club is beating the club head into that water. It's kind of a visual for you. That will help you create a little bit more speed, create a little bit more angle or leverage on the club. And you can do that by just feeling like you're kind of like a wet noodle a little bit, and that club kind of drops down into that water. So what that will also do is hopefully let these hands here on the left-hand side drop in just a little bit closer to the body. And when we do that, especially with the driver, you'll be able to hopefully gain a few extra yards by turning that little fade into maybe just a straighter shot or even a little bit of a draw. So good work, love it. Play around with it a little bit. I know you said you're going to try to get out here, practice this week, play this next weekend, so let me know how you do. Final thing, we did touch quickly on hitting 3 woods off the ground. 2 things that I like to think about when I do that is A, hitting down on it, and B, feeling like I'm bringing these hands right here in closer to the body. Just because naturally when we hit down on a 3-wood, we're more likely to slice it or fade it to the right. So by doing that, that hopefully squares up the club face just a little bit faster. It kind of compensates for that, but that's what we got to do. We don't create height. We don't hit 3-woods with speed like Tiger Woods. We hit it with spin when we have to hit down on it to create that spin. So anyway, thanks again. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.